So it's a balmy -20 outside, and so I'm in the middle of making charcoal. I let it go a little too far this time, so the coals are, well, they're almost dead. But as you can see, the fire is burnt down to, well, just a fraction of what it was. It's completely down to coals, and I have been filling up my 5-gallon bucket of charcoal. Now I'm gonna try to get some in there. It's hot, and I'll scoop out what I can. I don't want to get too much ash, and I don't want to kill the fire, so I'm just going to scoop, scoop, scoop. Now, of course, you should have the right setup for this. You should have good gloves. You should have a carbon monoxide meter. You should have a good metal cover with a perfect lid. And I find that it works better. I've been cutting my hardwood in 3x3 pieces. As you can see, I leave just enough coals so that I haven't really put it out. I could technically take more out. I don't want to do that. I'll put it back. I'll fill it up with the next load. Roughly about 15, maybe 16 pounds of wood. Close the door, turn the air up, and just wait for it to heat back up. I'll take a video when that flames come back. So, it's been all of 4 minutes, raging fire again, and I'm going to leave it at the full air position for another 4 or 5 minutes, and then I'll drop it down to the 1/3 air position, and then I'll just probably come back in an hour, scoop out coals again, and I'll keep building up the pile. My bucket's almost full, so I'm going to stop soon, but I could easily make 8-10 gallons a day if I really wanted to. I don't, because the house doesn't need that much heat, but on a nice cold day like today, it's a good day for making charcoal when you're home. Thanks. That's it for now. Bye. Okay, so it's been 12 minutes since I recharged the stove. And as you can see, that's way too much heat. So I'm going to drop down the air. And then that'll slow down the burn rate. And it'll give me good char production. And I'll get good efficiency off the stove. If you burn too hot for too long, most of it goes up the chimney. You don't want that. Now the bucket is quite warm because I just added all those coals in, but as you can see, pretty harmless. They're not out. They are very hot, but they're no longer red because of course there's no oxygen. Put the cover back on. Harvest as much of that heat as I can, and yeah, and I'll have some nice char to grind up.